Welcome everyone to Dr. HitteshGurujee's second call on the Mystic Lotus Awesome Divination Shakti Virtual Summit 2022. Yesterday, Guruji had a blockbuster call on Sudarshan, which is actually clear vision with the help of Tratak, which is gazing. He explained beautifully the meaning of Sudarshan, what exactly it means to have full vision and how we are not utilizing to our full potential. He also shared with us 5 surprising hurdles in our journey to become a great divination expert in becoming the best version of ourselves. We also met Rajiv yesterday, who shared with us how he is using the Tratak technique taught by Guruji in every area of his life, and he is experiencing some really amazing results. And of course, on yesterday's call, Guruji had a super fun, super exciting exercise in which we actually saw how we don't see what we are seeing and how much more we can see. So enough of seeing what I have been saying. Do check out yesterday's call replay if you haven't. But we are here now, and Guruji has a lot of Tratak practice planned for us today, and he's lot more new insights. So if you're here for the first time, welcome in, and we'll continue with Guruji. Guruji, welcome.
Thank you, Shilpaji. So today, let us start with questions. If someone has anything to ask regarding yesterday's call, you can either type your message or you can raise your hand. We will ask, we'll request Shilpaji to unmute you.
Guruji, there is just one question actually till now. So we have asked people to get a coffee mug today, right?
Yeah, we have asked everyone to get coffee mugs,
Yes,
candles, incense sticks.
yes. So there is a question that should the coffee mug be filled with coffee or should it be empty?
It can be empty. You can have coffee in it and not wash it, or it can be clean without having coffee, but it has to be empty.
Excellent. Got it, Guruji. Thank you. And Guruji, you can continue. We don't have any question as of now.
Fantastic. Not even on the Telegram group.
Guruji already responded yesterday so nicely. So we don't have any fresh questions. You just
Okay.
start and the questions will start coming in, Guruji.
Okay. So, what happens when the cup is empty? Anything inside reflects the outside, mirrors the outside, and anything outside will affect, reflect, and mirror the inside. So, when the cup is empty or when the glass is empty, it will create an emptiness in your mind. And that emptiness will not allow thoughts to, you know, take over your mind and take you to a trip where you will be without your concern. You might see things that your thoughts will be showing you, and you might be feeling that this is your intuition. So, in the emptiness, if you can see, it's an art which only a few rare people can practice and achieve. But if you can see into the emptiness, you will be able to completely empty your mind. Then a thought about someone or something will trigger the visions connected with that time, that space, that person, that thing. into that empty space. I hope everyone is understanding what I'm saying. For example, if I ask you to see in the empty space between you and me, if I ask you to just watch the empty space between you and me, can you see the empty space between you and me? It will be difficult. People who have been practicing this, for them, it can be easy. But even a glance into the space, into the empty space, becomes impossible. If I ask you to look at the empty space between you and the wall in front of you, still you will be looking at the wall and not at the empty space. If you can achieve that, and after achieving it, you will start working on looking, not only looking, but gazing at the empty space without blinking. And as my suggestion, my instructions will come that now you will be able to start visualizing everything about the question you have in your mind. The visuals will start coming. Now, this visuals, let me tell you, so there are no surprises. And if you love surprises, I will tell you after you have seen that, after you have seen the vision inside the car. So, any questions? Am I clear, everyone? If there are no questions, we will begin with the process.
Yes, Guruji, please.
There are absolutely no questions coming up, right, on the Telegram.
Not yet, Guruji.
Okay. Take your cup or the glass, and if you are initiated, you can energize it, put your mantras in it. And then you look at the cup, inside the empty cup. Come on, mystical universe, not at me, inside your cup. And now stop looking at the walls of the cup or the bottom of the cup and look inside the empty space of the cup or the container or the vessel. Don't move your head, don't blink. And if your hands are shaking, just keep the cup down and look at the empty space within the cup without blinking and without moving. Become like a statue. And now you think about a question of anything, anyone, of past, present, or future, and keep looking in the cup without blinking. And you will start seeing images in the empty space of the cup. You can rewind or forward and travel into past or future of these images. Keep looking into the empty space, and just by a little trigger in your mind to travel the past or the future will make it possible till your mind is empty. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly close your eyes and bring your attention in between your eyebrows into your third eye. Keep your back, neck, and head in one straight line. Relax your shoulders and keep a big smile on your face. Okay, bigger than this will do. Little more bigger, please. Smile to yourself, no one else. Keep your eyes closed, Simran. Take deep breath and don't think of anything. Don't ask any questions to the space, to the consciousness. To Chidakash, to Chitakash, any form of Shiva or emptiness. And if still the images are coming by themselves, don't try to stop them. and neither you try to invite them. Your shoulders are totally relaxed and your spine is gently erect. Your head, neck, and back are falling in one straight line. And your total attention is on your third eye, of course. Your total attention on your third eye. Keep holding your attention on your third eye. And rest over there without any effort, effortlessly. The bigger the smile, the lesser the effort. Some of you, or maybe each and every one of you, will start feeling some kind of movement in your spine, some kind of outburst of emotions, laughter, tears, screaming, laughing, whatever. All you have to do is do not resist any emotions that may be arising, and absolutely not be scared about any kind of sensations you may be feeling in your spine. Don't try to create something, but at the same time, don't try to resist anything. You are in the company of your own higher self, like a child is in the company of the parent. There is no curtain, no hypocrisy, nothing that you can hide. You can just let go and express yourself, laughter or tears or whatever it may be, anger or fear. Don't open one eye also. I'm here. I've not left. Don't check. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, become aware of your body and everything that might be happening in the body. One more deep breath in. Breathing out, become aware of the surroundings. Push your stomach in. Breathing in again, become aware of everything in your surroundings. Get out from that space of the cup of the mug. Breathing out, relax yourself more and more and more. Slowly and gradually, acknowledging everything that is happening within and around. Whenever you feel complete, you may open your eyes. How was it? You can mention on the Telegram group, or we can ask Shilpaji to unmute you and you can share your experience. I'm already seeing a heart from Akanksha Khere. Was that hard for me? Why did you move it?
Guruji, it goes after a few seconds. She did not take off the heart.
Oh, oh. What was that?
Yeah. So, Guruji, Akanksha, because she's muted, she just shared a heart reaction saying she loved it. So
Yeah,
that
that's it.
reaction, it goes off the screen after a few seconds.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have to get some knowledge about technology.
it's fine, Guruji. And
Yeah,
Guruji, even though I was not able to be a part of this, but just listening to your voice and following it in a mental way is making me feel amazing. And Guruji, people have started typing on the group. Jyoti has said that it was good.
you can
And
unmute Akansha and we can hear from her. Till
sure,
then, others
Guruji.
can type.
Pranam
Joy
Guruji.
Gurudev. Jai Ma.
Guruji, it was an awesome experience. I was weeping after this Tratak.
It happens when, for the first time, the Kundalini is rising with a speed that it has never risen before, or it is crossing the limits that it has never crossed before. Tears, laughter, anger, frustration, fear also sometimes. Sometimes some unwanted sensations like hysteric, maddening behavior can happen. All we can know and do is that it is something which has been suppressed in us and it is coming out. So we just have to let it go because the Kundalini wants its passage clear. So the Kundalini will hit it out. And if we let it go next time, it will be easier for the Kundalini to transit wherever it wants to transit. Any questions? Do you want to
Guruji,
share what did you see in the cup?
Guruji, I saw two circles, two golden circles.
Were you thinking about anyone's marriage or
Um,
relationship?
I was thinking about my uh, kids,
Two kids
about my conception, actually.
about your conception. So generally, golden rings are connected with marriage and relationship. And when there are two rings, it is that the union of two will make it possible. So you know how to write Hindi?
Guruji.
Little bit. You know the alphabet, 54 alphabets or 55 alphabets of Hindi?
For?
Alphabets of Hindi. Can you
Yes, I know Hindi.
you know
Completely, I
him?
know. Yes. I'm from Lucknow, actually.
So that is what I was asking you. That you take a square, exactly a square, not a rectangle,
Ji, Guruji.
a square yellow chart paper.
Now?
No, later on.
Okay.
And light L, you know L,
Ji.
limbu ka, L, lambe ka L,
Okay.
and put a Chandra Bindu on it with golden color. Golden color L and golden color Chandra Bindu.
Okay, Guruji. Square. Okay.
And when you and your husband are together trying for a baby, both of you, or at least he, must look at that love with the golden Chandra Bindu and keep chanting the mantra lung, 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 or lum, whatever you're comfortable with, and smoothen and slow down your breath. You must have a cotton puff in your right nostril, so you
Yes,
will be
yes.
breathing from your left nostril. That will activate your right brain, and he must have a cotton puff in his left nostril, so the right nostril will be active, and it has to be written in golden. And if I remind you, you just did not see golden dots, two golden dots. You were also smelling some light, sweet aroma, and it is
Ji
still
Guru.
there in your nose. Smell it hard. Okay. This kind of aroma, whether it is perfume, there is a perfume called Blue, I think. So this aroma was of that perfume, Blue or water. I don't remember the name.
Aqua?
But if you get a body spray or a ether or a perfume of this flavor, it is an English flavor, so probably you won't get a ether. You might get a body spray or a perfume, any close to this perfume aroma. You have to sprinkle. Sprinkle is the right word. Spray.
Yes.
Spray that perfume on that chart. And when you are uniting your bodies for planning a baby, you look at the chart and you know what to chant. Don't hurry. You will get the recording. I hope so, Shilpaji. And
Absolutely, Guruji.
Thank you.
that recording, from that recording, make note.
Yes, Guruji. I'm making.
And one more very important thing, can I tell you, please?
Ji, ji. Yes, Guruji.
I'll see you in the class. Andrew,
Ji, Guruji.
how did I know that you were also smelling a water type of perfume?
I don't know.
Because when I was speaking to you, I went into that space where you are, and I exactly saw whether you are telling me the right thing or whether you are thinking of something golden and that thing came up. So I also smelled the aroma and I got the remedy for your conceiving.
Thank you,
So is
Guruji.
it possible,
Yes, Guruji.
Akanksha? It is
Yes,
possible. So even I
yes.
know that when you are saying yes, you will come to the class, in the mind you are saying no.
No, no, Guruji. I will come.
So you are enrolling. Yeah,
Yes.
contact Mystic Lotus on the personal chat immediately. Anything that we have got on the Telegram group, if it is
Absolutely,
interesting?
Guruji. Yes, thank you, Akanksha, for joining. And Guruji, thank you for that mini session. You actually read her completely and she was resonating with you. And you just did like an intuitive mini session with her. Thank you, Guruji, for that. And Guruji, comments have come on the group. People have enjoyed it. And there is a comment by Varsha. I'm sure some of us must have felt this. She says that I find it very difficult to concentrate on the third eye.
Oh, then there is a remedy for you. You come on to the course and it will become easy for you. We will be training you in a systematic method. Everyone who couldn't concentrate, come to the course.
Absolutely, Guruji. And Guruji, Kshama and Saurav are feeling vibrations in their body, Guruji.
Shama, I've seen and I saw that she was feeling vibration and she has switched off her video right now. So I was putting my attention on her because for some time I started looking at people who had their videos on. But when I saw lots of vibrations arising in Shama, I was looking at her, but suddenly she vanished. She switched off her video. And who else you said?
Saurav.
Saurav. Even he has, Shama is here on the screen. Hi, Shamaji, how are you?
You want to speak with Shama Guruji?
Yeah. Shamaji, if you can just lie down,
Yeah.
your palms facing the ceiling. Not, but listen to me later on, not
Okay.
immediately, but
Okay.
listen to me.
Yeah.
When we complete talking, you lie down with your palms facing the ceiling
Okay.
and keep some gap between your hands and legs both.
Okay.
Breathe in from your nose, take your own time, very slowly,
Okay.
and breathe out from the mouth.
Okay.
Take 20 breaths like this and come back. You will feel fine. Your vibrations will be absorbed by your body mind system.
Guruji, I just want to know, why does the body rotate when this thing happens?
Because the chakras are rotating, na? The
Yeah.
rotation of the chakras is creating a vibration and rotation in the body. So I was
Okay.
watching you, but suddenly you switched off your video. I would have corrected it if you would have been online. But
Yeah.
suddenly, because you got lost, then I was looking at others if others require help. But anyways, you do this and you will feel fine.
Okay.
Sip little water, and lie
Okay.
down the way I've told you, 20 breaths. Little bit
Okay.
more is fine, 21, 27, 25, 24 breaths, and come
Okay.
back.
Okay. Guruji. Thank you.
And who was the next?
Saurav Guruji.
Saurabh ji, I don't see him.
Yeah. So
Can
can he
anyone?
do? He's.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
let
see
him do the
him.
same thing.
Yeah.
Let him do the same thing.
All
Okay,
right. So Kshamaji and Saurav, let us know on the Telegram group how you're feeling. And Guruji, couple of more comments are there. May I read them?
please.
So Guruji, Lakshmi has said that she could see some smoke like thing inside the cup. And Neha had said
What
it was
color smoke, Lakshmi ji? Please type that. Okay.
okay.
And Neha ji has said what?
Neha ji has said that it was a powerful and energetic experience.
Thank
I
you.
was spinning while focusing on third eye and saw a fetus image in the cup.
Okay, that's normal because emptiness is fetus. Fetus is
Nice.
created, born, grown in the emptiness, in the
Yeah.
vacuum of the mother. That is Mahayoni. Uh, Someone saw some smoke.
Yes, Guruji.
Let her type what color of smoke, and please also mention if there was no hot coffee in the mug.
Okay.
If there
So,
was the smoke of that coffee coming out, then we
mhm.
are uselessly doing interpretation. I'm sure it won't be a coffee inside, hot coffee.
So
Okay.
Guruji,
Yeah.
Lakshmi says even Deepti saw smoke. It was colorless. Lakshmi said she saw fumes like the incense, and
Okay.
it was no color. And she had an empty copper cup.
Okay.
And Deepti also saw colorless smoke, and she saw it in her glass of water.
Okay. All the three. Can we unmute them one after another, or all three together?
Absolutely, Guruji. I will do that right away.
Yeah.
If you could please switch on your videos if you're comfortable, Lakshmi and Deepti. And let me remind everybody before
There's one
we
more,
get
right?
them on. Lakshmi and Deepti, they shared these comments about the smoke, Guruji.
There's one more person who saw smoke.
It was Lakshmi only, Guruji, and then we asked her to describe the color.
Okay.
So two people have seen the smoke.
Yeah. So we can unmute them.
Yeah, we can. I'm just getting them on. In the meanwhile, let me tell everybody that we are streaming live on YouTube, and this call is going to be shared on Telegram group and on social media. So please be mindful while you're coming on and sharing your details with Guruji that this is being shared, and no part of this call is going to be edited, taken off, or deleted. So I'm going to invite Deepthi first. Guruji, if you're ready, we can have you on, Deepthi.
Hi, Dipti. I know Dipti.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev, Dipti. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I just saw a colorless smoke and I was wondering what is it because
There
it
are
was
two
a blast.
possibilities. There were two possibilities of seeing smoke. One is confusion.
Okay.
Smoke represents confusion. If there is a confusion in your mind regarding anything or the question that you asked inside the cup, then there is a possibility that you see a smoke. And second is financial problem. There cannot be the third when you see the smoke. So what is there? Is there something connected with this too?
Actually, I didn't ask the question because I saw it beforehand. And then I asked the question and then I saw some the water droplets turning into an ohm. That's what I felt.
Okay. So whatever you have asked for, either that person will be going through a financial big difficulty, or else that person has a lot of confusion in his or her head, which, if it is all right, it can stay. But if it is not all right, you must give some counseling. And if you are seeing something financial, you tell that person not to speculate and for some time not get into any big investments where his finances can be stuck. And if it is already stuck, you give him some remedies for financial improvement. And you know the remedy. We have gone through a lot of remedies with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And there was one Lakshmi ji.
Yes, Guruji, I'm waiting for a confirmation on the group because I cannot see our Lakshmi on the Zoom participant list. So if she confirms on the Telegram group, we'll get her on, Guruji.
Okay.
Before she confirms, Guruji, I had a very curious, basic, innocent question, Guruji.
Yeah.
I'm seeing everybody on video and it's wonderful to listen to you, Guruji. We are just enjoying this. Now, can you please tell us that we did this really fascinating experience right now? So, what will happen when we do the course with you? Like, will you teach us how to do this properly and then how to be able to interpret what we see and then accordingly take action?
Yes. Yes. We will be teaching you how it cannot harm you, the systematic way. Plus, we will train you on how you can focus on the third eye, how you cannot blink your eyes while watching. We'll teach you proper systematic way, and this will be taught on the Zoom call. Now, how to interpret? Every person is different, and each vision can have multiple interpretations. And only for that reason, we will train you to first see whether it was your thought or was it your intuition. So we will not allow the thought to interfere with the intuition. We'll train you with that. And interpretation is individual. Each person is going through something. So that interpretation will be there, and there will be individual remedies for each and every one. So that will come with practice, which will be happening on the group. So practice, 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 and you will catch up. Okay, In this case, I saw this. In this case, I saw this. In this case, I saw this. In this case, so in all the cases where I'm seeing smoke, this is happening. But that is the thumb rule. But even to each and every rule, there is an exception. Keep your mind open. Okay. So that is how you will come to solution.
Understood, Guruji. Thank you.
Welcome. Your consciousness is very old. Your consciousness is not light, neither it is darkness. It is the mother of darkness and light. And when you are looking into the empty space, you are looking into the consciousness. This consciousness is your soul. You can't say my consciousness and your consciousness, my soul and your soul. Everything is made up of soul, and there is only one soul, one God, and one consciousness. All these three are the same, having three different names. People say soul dies and is reborn, and that is all stupidity. Jiva, life force, leaves the body and takes another body. Soul, only soul which can leave the body is your chappal soul. Left chappal soul and right chappal soul. No other soul can leave the body because each and every atom of your body is made up of soul. The soul is not within you, you are within the soul. So that consciousness, wherever you look at it, outside or inside, it will reveal a lot of things for you. Like in your consciousness, 2 wedding rings, golden rings, are connected with relationship and marriage. So rings, whether they are garlands or whether they are wedding rings, if there is aroma, if there is flowers, if there is gold, and there are 2 rings, it is connected with a husband-wife relationship. That is how I got her question, which was again connected to her marriage because kids are part of the marriage. And the solution was also in the gold because she is a Hindu. For her, marriage is garlands and not something golden, not the rings exchanging. So 2 rings and gold. So that is the solution for conceiving. So when she said that it was about kids, it was about conceiving. Then I said, oh, then the golden chart is the solution because the problem is the part of the solution. So I picked up from that gold and I gave her the solution. And apart from that solution, it is a scientific truth that if a woman is breathing from her right nostril and man is breathing from left, or both man and woman are breathing from left or right, they can never conceive. This has been discovered before lakhs of years by Lord Sugar. Very soon, science is coming to this discovery. So how many lum you will write on that yellow chart paper with gold, you may not conceive if your nostrils are not working correctly. So I also ask them to use proper nostrils. If a man has activated his left brain and right nostril, and if the woman has activated a left nostril and right brain, only then they can conceive. And so I added one remedy from my side. For that remedy which was shown by the consciousness, to make it come true, this remedy was necessary. So I put that from my side. This is how you can do remedies and you can move ahead in life. Correct, Shashiji? Now she has a big smile when I'm explaining while meditating. I'm not going to smile. You were smiling, but not this big from year to year. This was it, man.
Guruji, we have found Lakshmi. Would you like to speak to her now?
If she would like to speak to me.
Yes, Guruji. She said yes. Thank you.
बोलो
जी
लक्ष्मी जी
नमस्ते गुरुजी या नमस्ते
कैसे कैसे हो हाउ आर यू
fine.
टेल मी
So I was gazing with this copper cup so अंदर देख रहा था so I could see something moving like a smoke thing smoky substance. I was actually asking for a child. My daughter was missing it, so I want to go through that, and I was looking for that
सॉरी यू आर आस्किंग फॉर अ चाइल्ड
chain. गले का chain मेरा daughter का missing था, so I had that thought in my mind when I was looking into that.
So there was confusion. Where is the chain?
My daughter is missing.
As well as it was something connected with wealth. So you saw smoke, correct?
Hmm.
So what I said is confusion and wealth together is a problem. Now you want me to sugarcoat it or you want me to come straight, Lakshmi ji? You want me to come straight?
As you wish.
See what happens is Lakshmi ji. The universe, the consciousness, the higher self, the soul, whatever you want to call it, God or Allah or Bhagwan or Brahmeshwar, is giving you a message that it is lost. Because seeing a smoke is loss of money. But we as humans have to keep trying, but without being feverish. In your mind, you know that it is gone because you have seen smoke, and smoke indicates financial loss. I'll tell you a remedy. Where do you live?
Nellore, Andhra Pradesh, Nellore.
Andhra Pradesh. Very good. You take a white handkerchief which has no other colors on it. Tie a knot to it and keep it where she has lost her chain or whatever she has lost. Or you keep that handkerchief where she was keeping her stuff. And very easily,
To tell it, she's in US. I'm doing it here.
Very good. In US also they get white handkerchief.
Okay.
In USA they get white handkerchief. I know that. I've gone there. People use white handkerchief. I've seen with my own eyes. So in USA you ask her to take a white handkerchief, tie a knot, and keep it where she has lost it, or where she used to keep it. And then you will get a yantra called Kartik Virya Arjun Yantra. Write down if you want, or you can watch the recording. Kartik Virya Arjun Yantra to get back your lost thing. Fortunately, in most of the Kartik Virya Arjun yantras, you have the mantra written of Kartik Virya Arjun. Unfortunately, it cannot be given in a public forum.
Yeah, I know.
You know the Kartik Virya Arjun mantra.
Yeah.
Prang and Shring are the beach. Prang, Ring and Shring are the beach. Okay. That yantra you keep, worship it with haldi, kumkum, chandan, rice grains, etc. Face the east and chant the mantra. And while you are doing this chanting of 11,000 mantras, 10% Havan, Tarpan, Marjan, and Bhojan, make sure that you are keeping yourself as innocent as a child. Brahmacharya, truthfulness, everything. And purity of the body, purity of the speech, and purity of the mind has to be there. And if that is not possible, ask someone who is the kid to do this mantra. Once when you complete 11,000 mantras with Havan, Tarpan, Marjan, and Bhojan, 90% of the time, even if it is impossible to get the thing back, you get it back. Sometimes it has been seen that immediately when you keep the handkerchief with one knot over there, and you just take a sankalp in your mind that I'm going to do this mantra for my daughter, or I will make her do it, and I will install the yantra, you find the thing.
Right.
But if you don't complete the mantras, you will lose something bigger. So in your mind, once you think of doing it, do it. Don't, I got the chain now, finish. 2000 mantras only I chanted now. Okay,
If I
that's not
don't
the thing.
start also, it's okay. If I don't put the intention, I don't start it, it's also
It's
okay.
fine.
But if I
It's
put
fine.
the intention, I should complete it.
Yes. And if you don't want to do that, you just tie the knot of handkerchief, even that might help. That one thing with that.
Right.
But why did I include Kartik Virya Arjun Yantra? Can you tell me?
Yeah, it's enumeration. The progress will be very quick. The result will be quick with that.
No.
Focus will be there to.
No.
Okay, that's what I.
Because you picked up a copper glass and yantra is of copper. So that hinted me that there is something connected with the yantra. Secondly, you are from Andhra Pradesh, the land of Kartik Virya Arjun.
Yesterday I wrote Arjun ka Gandiva ka मैंने energize किया था. Actually, yesterday I've done it.
Which
Gandiva.
one?
Gandiva. Could get
Okay,
focus into
Dandiva.
that.
Okay, ask her to tie the knot and do it. And Dandiva may work or Kartik Virya Arjun may work. But something copper yantra or something you include with your Dandiva and then it will work. Because copper is giving a sign that copper yantra or something has to come in
So it's
to rescue.
as it is a gazing means it's a pavitra thing. So I go instead of used glasses, I just bought this one because I daily
We don't decide. We think that it is a coincidence or it is pavitra thing and this and that. But the consciousness, Mother Nature, the Mahayoni, the emptiness, the Shiva. Shiva means emptiness. Mahayoni means vacuum, emptiness. They make us do this.
Yeah.
So in problem is the solution. When you are lifting the and specifically showing me the copper glass, I know that there is some copper included in the solution. Got my point?
Right.
Are you happy, Lakshmi ji?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Are
Thank
you
you.
happy?
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Are you
Happy.
happy?
Happy.
I know I will see you in the course.
Thanks. I will check.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions coming up on the group or?
There are no questions, Guruji, but there may be a couple of comments. And Guruji, this is really fascinating. And you asked us to get the candle as well today, right? Candle and incense sticks. So are we going to do anything using that, or are you going to advise us what we can do with that, Guruji?
Yes, we can, but
Okay.
if we have time for that.
So Guruji, do you have time?
I actually don't have time.
Okay. So
But
Guruji, right.
we can do a short thing if everyone is satisfied and no questions are remaining. If questions
now-
are remaining, I can give you a 10-15 minutes more. But if there are questions remaining, then we can't go ahead with this process, because if we start this process, it might take around 20 to 30 minutes
Okay.
for the candle or the incense stick.
So Guruji, a couple of questions have come up, but
Yeah.
I also have a very important question, Guruji, which I thought I will ask you after we share with people what you have on offer, which is going to end in a few hours at 12 a.m. India time. So let's take on those questions after this, and I will check with you again if we can do anything. So
Yeah.
Guruji, may I share my screen, please?
Yes, please.
And Guruji, before you
Yeah, Shilpaji, you were saying something. Sorry, your voice got blocked.
Yeah. So I wanted to share with everybody that Guruji has a personal session package, and we just saw with Lakshmi and Akanksha he was able to, within 3-4 minutes, he was able to share their most important details and remedies for them. We actually have a 30-minute session, which Guruji has said it is only exclusive for Mystic Lotus audience. So Guruji, please tell us what your packages are and how we can do this with you.
So the package A is about a consultation. Frankly speaking, it is a fantastic deal because none of my students, none of the mentors of Vidya, but I'm doing the consultation. So you are going to get the best, and that is only because Mystic Lotus is there. But I'm not personally happy with packages because I don't like to make people handicapped, totally dependent on me. I wish each and every one you who is on the call today, who was on the call yesterday, will learn this for themselves, do it for themselves, and also help others. So, if you're too lazy or too busy for that, offer A is for you. 30 minutes consultation, we will go into Tratak and we will do the gazing and we will give you the remedies. And you have 40% savings on this. The special price is 15,015 rupees only, which is coming up to 206 USD. And apart from that, Shilpa ji is telling us that this offer is getting over tonight, midnight. Then there is offer B. It is about awakening your psychic power. You will learn to make predictions for yourself, not professionally, of course, for others. You will have downloadable notes, audios, call recordings, which will be shared, which will be downloadable. Plus, you will have a lifetime support on our WhatsApp group. And there will be a 52-day practice session for each and every one of you. And we will be with you in that practice. So, this is a session where you will be given Shakti path. Your third eye will be open. You will be able to do Tratak using mirror and you will learn the eyelid meditation. Tratak looking at the Prithvi Tattva chart or the Yantra or on fire, basics we will teach you. You will be predicting looking at the mirror or looking at the crystal ball. And you will be able to receive guidance for yourself, and for all this you will have an e-certificate. Plus, with this offer, you have 2 other divination course happening free for you. Rudraksh level 1 and Rudraksh level 2. You will learn everything about Rudraksh in there. Then comes offer C. So I will tell you the price of offer B. It's 11,111 rupees only, which is coming down to 152 USD. And it's 91% saving. But the offer is ending today, 12 midnight, Indian time, IST. Now this is offer C. It includes level 1, level 2, and level 3 of Tratak gazing, approximate 33 hours, and plus practice on your own, where we will be giving you all the support and lifetime support on WhatsApp group. Downloadable notes, audios, call recordings will be shared. There will be mentors guiding you. And here you will learn various types of Tratak. In level 2, you will work with fire more, candles, incense, and in level 3, gazing the sun. The best part is getting darshan of Lord Shiva. Only second best to this is that you will get a CE certificate after level 2. If you pass the level 2, that you can professionally do this and charge people. And if you are passing level 3 also, you will become a mentor. You will be able to teach this to others. And apart from that, the free course, 2 levels of Rudraksh, and the free course, 2 levels of Brihad Jabala Upanishad, where you will be able to gaze into the future, teach others, as well as Upanishad will open the gates of salvation for you. And apart from that, like you will be able to do divination via Rudraksh, in Rudraksh Jabala Upanishad, you will be able to do divination via the tilak that people wear. So it's amazing. I think you must join right now. And the price for this is only 25,252 rupees. That is coming up to 345 USD. Ascending number. 87% saving. So jump and enroll.
Absolutely, Guruji. And I just remember what you had shared on yesterday's call that if you are already a healer, you must, this is not optional for you. You must do this. And if
Yeah.
you don't have any healing experience, sorry, any experience of being a healer, or if you're in doubt, then just do this. This just takes everything to the next level. You must listen to Mr. Rajiv's testimonial from yesterday's call as well. And Guruji, with your permission, I want to ask you a question about these different types of things that you're teaching. And there are a couple of comments. I will also bring them up quickly for your notice since you asked. Guruji, you're teaching uh, Tratak with mirror, with crystal ball, and with sun, eye, lip. I just want to understand.
ILIP is a meditation which is very
Okay.
necessary for Tratak. Tratak can be very dangerous without ILIP meditation.
Okay. So I was just wondering that why are we learning to gaze with so many things? Does it give different results or does it make us more advanced, more better, helps us in understanding? Why are there so many different types of Tratak, Guruji?
There was one day one guru coming to a village, and people were so excited that this guru is coming. So people were waiting on the ground, on the road from where he was going to come. And some people were waiting on the roof of their house. And some people were waiting on the top of the tree. And some people were waiting and watching from the peak of the small hill in that village. Who will first get the information of that guru coming? Who will be able to see the guru first? The people who are waiting on the peak. Second, people who are waiting on the tall tree. Third, people who are waiting on the roof. And fourth, people who are waiting on the road. As you go higher in your training, in your practice, your vision becomes more clearer, more faster, and more accurate. You will be informed well in advance. So, various different Trataks crossing you to various different levels From the road, you will be sent to the roof. From the roof, you will be sent to the tree. And from the tree, you will be sent to the peak. Now, when you want to go higher, there are 3 or 4 ways. One is that you climb, and second is you take a lift, or a third is you take an escalator. You know the escalator, the walking steps are called escalator. And fourth is that you take the escalator and you also walk on it. This is how you will reach faster. So we will be lifting you and taking you via the escalator, but when you will also practice that, we will make sure that you practice. You will be reaching faster. So various different practices to move ahead in Tratak.
Beautiful, Guruji. Only you could have explained it so beautifully. Thank you so much. Guruji, may I ask read out the comments
Yes,
that
please.
were there? Okay.
Yes, please.
So Avinash has said, I with my guru used to meditate on heart beating, that is the voice, while deep meditation. Many times they saw tunnels, then all lights. Can you explain this? Light and voice?
See, all your senses are connected. And in all your major chakras, specifically the 4 chakras, as what is mentioned in the Tantra scriptures and Ostensky, Shiv Tantra and Ostensky, there are huge vacuums. This vacuum in the Tantra Shastra and the Bible are mentioned as caves. In the Old Testament, Jesus has said that the kingdom of God is in the cave of the heart. The word cavity has come from cave. So the tunnel that you were seeing was actually that empty space, that vacuum that you were entering and your guru was entering. That vacuum you entered via focusing on the unstruck sound of your heartbeat. And we entered by concentrating on the vacuum of the empty cup. Unstruck sound is the empty sound, and the vacuum of the cup is also empty. The cup, the glass, whatever, the patra was also empty. And emptiness of the outside will lead you to the emptiness of inside. And so you were experiencing tunnel, and sometimes there was some kind of friction of non-metals or of non-atoms, which are known as, resonance particles over there that would create light over there. Or else your own thoughts creating resonance particle inside, and 2 different thoughts frictioning against each other and creating a lightning over there, and you would feel that, you would see that. Now, coincidentally or luckily or whatever you want to call it, the tunnel, the emptiness, the vacuum, the yoni or the mahayoni of any main or subchakra is not as big as the Anahat heart chakra, except for the Muladhara chakra and the Swadhisthana chakra. Of course, even the Swadhisthana chakra is not as big as the heart chakra vacuum. We are talking about this size, this pinch smaller than that. But the vacuum of the anahat is, you can say, can be only compared by the vacuum of the muladhar, and that too a muladhar of a woman who is getting her period. So many people who either meditate on the muladhar or the anahat, majority of them they experience the vacuum. So you and your guru are making very good progress. Come to the course of Tratak for the further journey into the kingdom of God, which is inside the cave of the heart.
Beautiful, Guruji. Wonderful. Guruji, I know you have to go, and I'm also rushing a little because I know that. Do we have time for one more comment?
Yeah, please. To comments, we can take 4-5 more comments. There's no problem, but we'll have to skip that meditation.
Yeah. Yeah, but you said na, it's important to understand what people have
Yeah,
experienced.
yeah,
There's just one comment, and then you tell us what we should do.
yeah.
So there is this person, I cannot read the name. They have said at the time of the process which we did today, this person, they thought about a particular person and they also felt an electric wave through their body. Is it normal?
That's normal because when the Kundalini is rising, you feel the electric current
All right.
or the electric wave. It's very
Hmm.
normal.
Cool. All right. So we are done right now, Guruji, with the comments. You please tell us how we should proceed.
So that's it. If anyone from here wants to ask something, you can raise your hand and we can see if we can take one or two more, experiences or questions. Yeah, Neeluji, can you on your
I'm
camera? This is our Neeluji.
not sure, Guruji, but the person I read the comment about was Neelu, but that was
Okay,
not
okay.
Neelu Kapoor.
Yeah, Neeluji, tell
Neelu
us.
is
We can help her to unmute. Yeah, Neeluji,
sure.
tell me.
Hi, Namaskar Guruji.
Yeah, ma'am.
I joined a few minutes late, but I think I just joined in time to start the process. So at the time, first of all, I had two, three things that I noticed. One was, yes, I felt an electric wave. At the time, I was thinking of my daughter. And another thing was, I got a glimpse of Lord Shiva at the base of the cup. It was just like a second's glimpse, but I did get that. And very strange part was uh, he was like completely white, which is very unusual roop of Shivji, I think, according to me. He was like head to toe completely white. That was one strange part that I noticed. And I did feel that that electric wave, throughout at the spine, like about, I can say 5 seconds of it.
That's
My
good.
one of my question is, it is, I don't know how far it's true. I'm trying to understand, is this a myth or it's true? They say at the time you're having kundalini awakening, through that process you are completely isolated by the rest of the world. I mean, including your relationships, and you know you feel like you're the only person in the whole world is one you know one end. That's Is that true? Is that a myth? And this entire process that I experience, what does it, what do we predict with that or interpret with it?
See, there are two parts, major parts on this planet, as per Ishavasya Upanishad. The path which worships the formless and the path which worships the form. The
Okay.
path which worships the heaven and the path which worships the Mother Earth, nature. People who worship Mother Nature or people who worship the form, for them reaching they are minority. Very few
Okay.
people believe in idol worship. So people who worship tantra or feminism or idol worship, because it is a male dominant world, so majority believe in formless worship of God. So formless worship, any religion promoting formless worship flourishing. So people who believe in tantra, people who believe in idol worship, they are few. But they can achieve rising of kundalini, experience of samadhi, or even self-realization in company and also in isolation.
Oh, okay.
And people who follow the path of the formless, the Father, the sky, they require to be isolated only to get any kind of experience, either of the Kundalini or Samadhi or enlightenment. They require complete isolation and complete purity.
So that's a conscious effort they make, or is it that the divine, I mean, or the universe makes it happen that way?
No, that is the conscious effort that they must make. And apart from
Okay.
that, they have to not ridicule or not pass the other path. They must include the other path. They cannot say that our path is the only path or only right path and you people are all deluded. You worship in booths or idols and you people are ignorant and you people are, you know,
So
what
they
is
need to
the
be open-minded, is what you're saying.
not open-minded, accepting.
Acha, acceptance. Okay.
And you look, people are primitive. We teach you right religion. Most probably 99.99% of the time, people who believe in the form of God, they also believe in formless God.
Correct. I
Because their
agree.
God is complete. But people who believe in formless God, their God is incomplete. He's
Right.
only formless, he cannot be formed. He cannot be present in each and every atom. So the acceptance of the earth, of the feminine, till it will not enter into the feminine as well as the masculine, there is no experience possible, which is genuine.
So what would be the interpretation of what I saw? I mean, what I experienced through the process.
See, you won't understand a lot, but you can Google what I'm saying, but still you will
Hmm.
not understand.
Okay.
Whenever the atom splits, the vision is of Nataraj, of Shiva.
So what I
See
saw
the
in
picture of, recently they have found how to click, they've invented a camera which can show you the picture of a splitting of an atom.
okay.
That is in the shape of Kurukula or Nataraj or Ardhanarishwar, Shiva Shakti. And this formation of Shiva says that the atom is splitting inside the empty space. Now that
Okay.
splitting of the atom is a big word. One
Okay.
atom splitting is destroying thousands and millions of people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's a powerful process. It cannot be taken lightly. So it is a big process, splitting of the atom. And this is not only the splitting of the atom, this is the splitting of resonance particle or of a thought. And when that split happens, the vision of Shiva is absolute. It has to happen.
So that is that white form that I saw him
Yeah.
in.
And the color of the form will help you in predictions of your thoughts. Now that is a very big topic.
Okay.
Which color and which body part was missing? And that will
I
be
don't think
taught.
anything was missing. I think he was complete, but the only thing was he was in the
Hold on to
meditative
your
state.
horses.
Okay.
And there was the Ganges which was moving, and only the Ganges was moving. Rest everything was still like a statue.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. Yes.
I know that. That is what we are going to teach in level 3. But
Okay.
you will know more about colors and body parts in level 3. So right now, hold your horses. Don't run to any solution.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Guruji. It was a wonderful experience, and I think I was very lucky to join it just at the right moment as you just started the process.
And
So
you
thank
are
you
more
so much.
lucky than you know.
Thank you.
Because of 2 more things that you have not recognized.
Is it? Okay.
One
I
is
would
that you
be.
were chosen to be unmuted. And
I
bigger
agree.
than that is that you will be doing the course.
I'm pretty keen to do it. Yes. Hopefully, if my financial situation allows me and on time, definitely yes.
Don't worry. Call one of the numbers of Mystic Lotus and they will take care.
Definitely. Thank you so
There
much,
will
Guruji. Thank
be
you so
some
much.
kind of EMI system or something given to you. Money has
Definitely, I'll
never
connect.
been a problem. Money has always been taken care of. Don't worry.
No,
And
I have
Mystic
done
Lotus,
quite a few.
I'm telling you one thing people don't know about Mystic Lotus. They will go to any extent to help anyone.
No, I have
Anyone.
done quite a few courses for them.
They
So,
are
I mean,
so patient, so super patient with each and everyone. A
yeah.
dumb fellow like me, they take all the trouble to make sure that. Apart from that, very few people know that they are very generous. And people who do some charity or some donation, they are very vocal about it.
Right.
But Mystic Lotus is not. Few days back, we had an award function where we wanted to acknowledge, say thank you, and felicitate everyone who is working with our NGO for helping people. And they were not ready to come for that award function. They said, no, we have not done this to get any recognition or record or award. We are doing this because we are like that. We like to do it. Somehow, because I have a very old and good reputation with Needuji, and I sometimes am lucky to get a personal audience with her. I forced her that Needuji, you have to come, and nothing doing. We are announcing this award for you and your Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies. And she laughed and she said, okay, Guruji, just because you are saying, I will be there. And trust me, these people don't think about anything. Just call them through their brains. They will find a way for you somehow.
I'm sure I've done quite a few courses through them. So, I mean, I'm already aware, and that's why I don't miss any of their webinars.
Yeah. They are the bestest of the people walking on the planet. Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies.
Guruji, I don't know what to say. Neelu, thank you for joining. And yeah, please reach out to us, send us a private message, and we'll see what can be worked out. And Guruji, I really don't know what to say. Thank you very, very much for all your kind words from on behalf of the entire team, really. And thank you for coming today and yesterday and on the group, responding to us and sharing your absolutely riveting details, Guruji. It was thoroughly enjoyable both the days. And you mentioned earlier, you answered Avinash's question. he has said, Guruji, thank you. It was a great explanation. And please, Guruji, with your permission, let us know if we can end this call. If you want to share anything more with us, thank you once again to you, your team, and everybody who joined us yesterday and today and on the replays.
Thank you. I just want to say that pranam to the divine sitting within you all. And we will meet this divine again in the course. Each and every one, I will see you all. Hari Om Tat Tat.
Hari Om Tat Sat Guruji. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.